Hey everybody. Today we're just going to walk you through some of the basics of setting up your interactive student notebook. So the first thing is you want to get a composition notebook. Sometimes I have students try to get by in the year with a spiral notebook. The problem is the composition notebook gets handled a lot. And so you really want something that's bound on the sides so that with a spiral things start tearing out about halfway through the year. So see if you can get your hands on a composition notebook. I do have a few available for $1 in the room if you don't want to run out to the store and get one, but see about getting a composition notebook. So what I did is I just found one I had laying around. First thing, label it with the class, Calculus BC, your name. Now I would recommend you put your hour if you're in first hour or 8th hour under this, and then I put the year, because I take calculus every year. And I fill this part out in Sharpie. If you fill it out in marker, it will rub away and disappear. So if you have a Sharpie, use that. And then inside, now this is an old notebook, so the first couple pages had stuff in it, so I'm just going to tear those out. So we're going to be green and recycle. So if you have an old composition notebook where you got use the first however many pages, you could just tear those out and there'll still be plenty of room. Okay, so once you've gotten rid of anything that's already in there, what you want to put on the inside is a table of contents. And there will be two things in the table of contents: the topic that you put in and then what pages that happened in. So I've already pre-populated it with what you're going to do on the video tomorrow. We're going to be putting in derivative rules. So I labeled derivative rules, pages 1 and 2. And then you should really set aside that first page for the table of contents and also the next page, because we have about 21 standards first semester, 22 standards second semester, and you'll probably get about 1 entry in your interactive student notebook for every standard. So you'll want to have plenty of room for that table of contents. So 2 pages for that. And then a couple sort of clarifications about what the interactive student notebook is for. It is not where you do your practice problems. Okay, and it is not where you put all of your notes. It would fill up very, very fast. And the problem is if you have to look through all of your notes and all of your practice problems to find some key information, you're probably going to give up. It's going to be a mess. So the interactive student notebook is where we put summaries, like putting a bunch of ideas together in one. So for example, we'll put all the derivative rules on one page. We'll put a bunch of limit procedures together on one page. Sort of big organizers for the material of calculus. So don't use this to put notes for every video. Don't use it to do your practice problems in. You can use a spiral or something separate for that. Whatever organizational system you use is fine, but get a composition notebook. Add these labels so that you are ready tomorrow when we do the video tomorrow with derivative rules. You're ready to put that in here. Okay, that's it for today.